In this passage, Jesus unmasks hypocrisy, or rather, hypocrites. The hypocrite is a person who always acts as he or she is on stage. Hypocrites love self-promotion, and they love to advertise all they do. All their gestures have the sole purpose of drawing attention to themselves. The deep root of hypocrisy is the search for oneself, doing everything for oneself, not for others or for God. It is selfishness, the exact opposite of love. Today, Jesus says, woe against the reversal of the order of values in our lives. The scribes and Pharisees considered external prescriptions more important than fundamental moral duties. They observed the law only to be praised and recognized, but nothing changed in their hearts. For the Pharisees, doing more, imposing more taxes, observing more rules, was a way to show others how zealous they were. What the gospel is telling us today is, woe to you people who think you know everything, who worry about the color of the curtains when the house is falling on your head. Because exactly this can happen to us. We can have our eyes fixed on details that are beautiful but useless. While focusing on small things, we forget about the things that really matter. And Jesus is precise in telling us what the things that matter should be: justice, mercy, and fidelity. When people are honest, their heart works, and they are trustworthy, they can also afford to think about the rest. But if we have trouble with one or all of these things, we should think about practicing justice, mercy, and fidelity before thinking of other small precepts of the law. Blind Pharisee, first clean the inside of the glass so that the outside also becomes clean. If the stain is inside the glass, it is useless to rub it out. Fixing our inside can also radically change our outside, but the opposite almost never happens. The image of cleaning the glass is used to highlight the questionability of a moral behavior that is concerned only with external appearance and not with internal reality. The exhortation addressed to the blind Pharisee is now an invitation to remove all wickedness from our hearts and our lives. Maybe it is for this reason that Jesus was so comfortable with sinners and prostitutes. It is not so much a question of sins, but a question of being ready to change one's life, even if in error, sinners and prostitutes find themselves paradoxically in an advantageous position when they decide to convert, because they do not waste time defending their appearance and are totally concerned with what really matters. Their conversion is not a facelift, but a change of heart. Their problem is not what others think, but what God thinks. And precisely for this reason, they do not care about the judgment of others, but only that of God. Today, we are called to be like these sinners of the gospel, ready to change our hearts to better respond to the needs of the gospel. Amen.